Howdy everybody, my name is Broxer, and today we're going to talk about Wi-Fi for 10 minutes because it's something that I feel really, strongly about. Is it because I don't have Wi-Fi right now, so making videos is kind of difficult? No, that's petty. I'm not a petty person, but I feel like we should start this off by something I've got pulled up. I'm not using my mic because what's the point, you know? But if you want to know about Wi-Fi, this is the video for you. I've got 15 interesting facts about Wi-Fi. Lots of facts about Wi-Fi. Okay, how about this? For number 3, get ready for this. There are more than 9 billion Wi-Fi devices in the world. Wow, crazy. Isn't that crazy? That's a lot of devices. Wow. I suppose I should do this from, the order. Number 1, Wi-Fi could be older than you are. It was invented in September 1990. 30 years ago. You see, that's crazy. When you think about life and what's been, accomplished in that time, it's fascinating that Wi-Fi is one of those things. I mean, it's such a unique thing that we have in our world and how we've used it for good and for ilk. If ilk is even the right word to use, it's really an amazing thing, and I don't know where we would be without it. Okay, here's another interesting fact. Number 2, the name doesn't actually mean anything. So it's not like an acronym for anything, it's just Wi-Fi. They could have called it Bibble, and it probably would have caught on. We could be working with Bibble right now. I could not have Bibble connection right now, and all right, number 4. Wi-Fi uses radio waves. I feel like that's just, I don't know, that's just not interesting. I thought that was something that get me out of my seat. Like, wow, that's crazy. This one's just not doing it. Yeah, me and Wi-Fi have a very complicated relationship. Not even here, where I'm doing everything right now. It's been a non-stop struggle, all the way from Washington to Texas. It's just been a struggle. We'll talk about that later, but let's talk about thing number 5 on this list. Wi-Fi is very susceptible to interference. Isn't that crazy? I think I'm experiencing that firsthand since I don't have any Wi-Fi, and you might be wondering how I'm reading this list with no Wi-Fi. It's a long story. Very long story, which I'm not going to tell you. I can't let you know all my secrets. Not all of them. Let's talk about my Wi-Fi story. We're gonna pause, take a time out on this little thing I'm reading, because I feel like this one's just not doing it for you. And frankly, it's not doing it for me. 5 or 7 years ago, we had a very bad Wi-Fi problem at my actual house, not the house I'm in right now, but the house that I lived in for most of my life, 13 years. Actually, no, 15 years. Long time I lived in that house. And for a good majority of that time, Wi-Fi has been a really big issue. It's just not going everywhere in the house, really small, like 5 megabytes per second, not great. And no matter what we did, we looked at multiple different internet providers, from like Frontier to Spectrum to the others, I suppose, and nothing seemed to work until one day we just had one really special, electrician, is that the right? I don't know. R.I.P. He's still alive, I just don't know where he is. He could be dead. Regardless, though, he let us know that all we needed were towers. Like the towers that you put all around your house so that the Wi-Fi can go from place to place. It can go all over your house, and you don't need to keep buying these really expensive packages for Wi-Fi. All you need is like these extenders to help extend it throughout the house. And so we got a couple of those, and my God, did it work. It was wonderful. Up until it stopped working for like a couple months, and we couldn't figure out why. And then we realized that we had them too close together. It's been a struggle. I mean, because the one that we use at the house, we use Frontier, and that's just because of, a lot of the Wi-Fi depends on like where you are. It doesn't go to like everywhere. Not all Wi-Fi services go to every single area. So sometimes you have to go to other, companies, Wi-Fi companies, because they actually provide the most support and the most, strength in that area. So you have to go with those Wi-Fi services, or whatever, however you'd say that. And that was something that I learned throughout that 7 years experience at that house. It's all good now. Is it good here? Not particularly. and that's my Windows security letting me know that I'm under a malware attack, but we'll deal with that a little bit later because we have some reading to do. All right, number 6, reduce interference by unplugging other devices. You see, that's tough to do because I live in a house with 6 people. That's a lot of people, and we all got like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a TV right there. I use that on occasion. I've got my phone, I've got this giant hunk of metal beneath me, and that's just me. And everybody else has like 3-5 devices each, so it's just the battle, I suppose. It's just the battle. I'm sorry. Number 7, the best Wi-Fi blocker is you. I actually don't know what that means. Water is a great signal blocker, seeing as you're made up of 75% water. If you're sitting between your router and your computer, your body can significantly lower the strength of your Wi-Fi signal. Good thing you're not made of metal though, because as specified above, metal is a better blocker than both wood and water. You see, that's something I didn't know. That's actually the most fascinating fact that I've learned so far about Wi-Fi. It doesn't help me at all. Like at all, because it's like the router, like the tower thing is actually right above my computer. So it should be just bada bing, bada boom, in, out, go home, go bed, but it's just not. It's just not. No matter what I do, no matter how hard I try. It's so tough. All right, number 8. Let's go on to number 8, because I told my story, and we still got some time to spare. Actually, a lot of time to spare. Number 8, donut-shaped signals are a thing. I have no idea what that means. If you have an antenna on your router, the radio frequency energy that radiates from it looks a lot like a donut. In reality, you can't really see a donut protruding from your router. Thank you. But the thought of a donut-shaped energy field sounds delicious, right? Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does sound delicious. It'd be more delicious if I could actually, feel the Wi-Fi in the room, because I'm just not right now. Actually, hold on, let me do a speed test real quick, since we're doing this. Bada bing, bada boom. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I'm gonna do that later actually, because I have no Wi-Fi, I can't pull up the speed tester. Number 10, Wi-Fi is more important than breakfast. Okay. Don't think that's true. Listen, the authenticity of this list is not exactly, it's not great. I really don't think that this is like a really interesting facts. There were a couple. But in total, I'm not really impressed. So far, this list has just kind of been like a 50-50. I think most of the entertainment from this video was telling my house story, but who knows, maybe that's not even true. There are several different kinds of Wi-Fi. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so we taught you earlier what 802.11 means. No, you didn't, because I actually was not reading everything underneath the things that you were sending me, or that was on this list, because I didn't want to. It's a lot of reading, lots and lots of reading. Okay, here's something that I think would be interesting. Wi-Fi originated in Hawaii. Okay, well, and then it immediately says, well, sort of at least. Not everyone agrees with this fact, but the fact still remains that an early predecessor of Wi-Fi was launched in 1971 in Hawaii and was called the ALOA-net. Aloha Net. Oh, God. Oh, that's embarrassing. And I'm not editing this, so that's just there. It was a pioneering computer networking systems developed at the University of Hawaii. Cool. The Aloha Net. That's pretty cool. But you can't say that Wi-Fi originated in Hawaii and then immediately counter that with, well, sort of. You gotta stand firm with your beliefs, otherwise, do your beliefs mean anything? Does your stance on Wi-Fi have any water if you're not willing to fight for it? Lithuania has the fastest Wi-Fi. That is number 13. That's actually kind of cool. You probably wouldn't have guessed that, right? Well, according to Rotten Wi-Fi, Lithuania has the fastest Wi-Fi in the world at 16.6 megabytes per second as per November 2016. Is that, I'm assuming that's like an average, because I get at my house way more than 16.6 megabytes per second. Not to brag, I'm well over 100 consistently. Not right now. because that is not that house, and this is this house, and it's just not here. I can't see it. It's no hope, no way out. I'm going to skip number 14, and I'm going to leave you with just this last thing. Number 15. Free Wi-Fi for all EU citizens could be happening. That's pretty cool. That'd be really awesome to have free Wi-Fi. The problem is I don't live in the EU. I live in the US of A, baby. You know what that means? No free Wi-Fi. But I feel like that's kind of a given, considering that we don't have a lot of free anything. We get paid. We pay the government to drive on roads sometimes. That's Wi-Fi.